interfere, let him speak.
and discriminatory
You can speak when your turn comes. Why are you shouting? Please take your seat. Please take your seat.
Mr. Abdullah,
Please take your seat. Why are you shouting? You please take your seat.
To areas
No, madam. You should not interfere when others are speaking.
By
Please.
excluding tribal areas,
No, this is not
areas
correct.
on account of malicious pick and choose approach of his dispensation. The developmental divide in Jammu and Kashmir is widening with less developed areas on the receiving end. On the contrary, the situation under Lieutenant Governor rule was contrastingly different when all areas and habitation received equal attention and development irrespective of their political and ideological inclination. Honorable Chairman, sir, another worrisome trend is the emerging nexus of politicians, contractors and engineers who have dubious track records having executed poor quality works are repeatedly awarded important road works, and surprisingly presence of such elements leads to delay that in turn lead to cost overruns that are paid for the public sector.
You said something will go on record except Sriman Kamali's speech.
Contractor may be devoured and work is left unattended. The Government of India should develop an institutional mechanism where an alternative contractor can be roped in by the concerned government department to ensure timely completion of works. I would also like to urge the Government of India to conduct comprehensive audit quality inspection of PMGSY roads constructed in Jammu and Kashmir by leveraging third-party quality monitoring mechanism. Fix accountability of contractors and implementing agencies where substandard constructor is found.
Srimati Priyanka Chaturvedi ji.
सर, मैं आपका आभार व्यक्त करती हूं कि आपने एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण मुद्दे पे मुझे बोलने का मौका दिया है सर, हाल ही में सुप्रीम कोर्ट का एक निर्णय आया था, एक NCERT की टेक्स्ट बुक थी जहां पे जुडिशियल करप्शन के बारे में चर्चा हो रही थी। मैं समझ सकती हूं जुडिशरी को इससे तकलीफ हुई होगी क्योंकि उनको सिंगल आउट किया था, तो उस पर डिसीजन हुआ कि उसका ब्लैंकेट बैन लगना चाहिए। वहां तक हमें लगता है कि हाँ ठीक हुआ, अगर जुडिशरी को लगा वो सिंगल आउट हो रहे हैं वो निर्णय सही था, पर वहीं पर बात खत्म नहीं हुई सर। ये उन लोगों ने उसको आगे बढ़ाते बढ़ाते ये भी कहा कि कोई भी सोशल मीडिया पे अगर क्रिटिसाइज करता है तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट उन पे कार्रवाई करेगा। उन्होंने ये तक कहा कि NCERT को अपॉलॉजी मांगनी चाहिए, अपॉलॉजी भी दी गई, पर 11 मार्च को फिर से जो हमारे ऑनरेबल एंड विद ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू द सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया एंड आवर जुडिशियल प्रोसेस एंड आवर जुडिशरी, CJI लेड बेंच ने फिर से कहा कि जो एकेडमिक्स है जिन्होंने ये चैप्टर लिखा है उन पे कार्रवाई करते हुए ये कहा कि कोई भी रोल जहाँ पे इन एकेडमिक्स का इस्तेमाल होता है या कोई भी पब्लिक फंडेड इंस्टीट्यूशन होता है या सरकारी इंस्टीट्यूशन होता है, प्रोफेसर माइकल डेनिनो और 2 एकेडमिक्स का कोई भी रोल नहीं होना चाहिए, कोई भी स्थान नहीं होना चाहिए, विच आई थिंक इज जुडिशियल ओवररीच एंड जुडिशियल डिक्टेटरशिप सर। दूसरी चीज़ यहाँ पर, और ख़ास करके उस समय पर जहाँ करप्शन की हम बात करते हैं, सिस्टमिक करप्शन की बात करते हैं, पॉलिटिशियंस के ऊपर करप्शन की चार्जेस लगते हैं, हम इन्वेस्टिगेशन होता है, बाकायदा उन पर कार्रवाई होती है, पुलिस फोर्सेस में होता है, ब्यूरोक्रेसी में होता है, इंडिविजुअल सिटीजन्स पे होता है, कॉर्पोरेट्स पे होता है, पर जुडिशरी जो है करप्शन के बात पे इतना सेंसिटिव हो जाती है कि जबकि अभी यहाँ पे एक इम्पीचमेंट मोशन लाया गया था एक सिटिंग हाई कोर्ट जज के ऊपर, इतने लाखों करोड़ों उनके घर में कैश पाया गया था, अभी भी उस पर चर्चा हमारे कोर्ट यहाँ पे चल रही है, पार्लियामेंट में चल रही है, और उनका बकायदा ट्रांसफर हुआ है, कोई कार्रवाई उन पर नहीं की गई है। तो सर मैं मानती हूँ कि हमारे तीनों ब्रांचेस ऑफ गवर्नेंस should be equal in law, should be accountable, should be open to scrutiny. Any dysfunctionality in that, yeah, any kind of supremacy in that will lead to a problematic situation for the nation to handle. So sir, through you I request the law minister to ensure that there is no such judicial dictatorship or judicial overreach that can create problems in times to come, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Sriman Mukul Balakrishna Vasnik ji.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. I wish to draw the attention of the government on corneal transplant and cochlear implants. In India, the current statistics regarding blindness and eye donation reflect a significant gap between the need for vision restoration and the availability of donor tissues. Out of the total blind population, approximately 1.2 to 1.25 million suffer specifically from corneal blindness, which is the only type reversible through eye donation. Every year, roughly 25,000 to 30,000 new cases of corneal blindness are added. The current annual eye collection in India are approximately 25 to 30,000. However, not all eyes donated are suitable for transplantation. Approximately only 60 to 70% are used for surgery. India requires an estimated 2 lakh eye donations annually to effectively clear the current backlog and address new cases. Though India has the largest number of eye banks globally, collection and utilization remain concentrated in few high-performing centers. The primary hurdles in reaching donation targets include 1. A lack of awareness, 2. Family objection, and 3. Socio-cultural myths. I urge the government to accord high priority in resolving these hurdles. Another issue on which I wish to draw the attention of the government is regarding cochlear implants. In India, an estimated 1 million children require cochlear implant surgery or advanced hearing aids. Every year, approximately 35,000 children are newly identified as requiring cochlear implants. Despite this high demand, the current provision through government schemes is limited, creating a significant gap between the annual requirement and the number of surgeries actually performed. While the government scheme currently provides a subsidy of up to 7 lakh rupees for children, the actual average out-of-pocket expenditure for surgery, the device, immediate post-operative care, and speech therapy often far exceeds many centers. The government, while replying to my unstarred question dated 11 March 2026, stated that under the ADIP scheme, the number of beneficiaries covered in the last 5 years was 3,809 and the amount spent was 164 crore 56 lakh. This has left out lakhs of children from the benefit of the scheme during the critical window for language development. I urge the government to provide for a scheme that will have universal coverage, provide financial assistance that will reflect the current market cost, and provide dedicated funding for long-term maintenance and accelerate indigenous development of the implant system to reduce import dependency. Thank you, sir.
Osnik ji, thank you. Shriman Derek O'Brien.
Sir, I want to begin by congratulating you, sir, because in the 0 hour, now we are reaching 1920 0 hours in 1 hour. All thanks to you. And give us some credit, the opposition also and the treasury benches that we are reaching.
You can take the full credit. You should cooperate with me.
Thank you, sir.
That is the only.
Thank you. Sir, now I also want to congratulate this government. There are 190, yes. There are 190 countries in the world or so, but no one writes better slogans than this government. And we have to give credit where it's due. But once you examine the reality of those slogans, slogan, great. What is the reality? A country that aspires to be a manufacturing power, sir, cannot be exposed to external shocks. Little. Look at the West Asia conflict now, sir. Crude prices have risen by 25%. Now, in our goal to be self-reliant, we are having to invoke emergency measures to boost LPG output. Sir, in all these complicated numbers, I found a simple number, sir. And that number is 420. 420. In January 2014, the cost of an LPG cylinder was 420. Now, see, sir, they can scream, but this is 0 hour, and listen to me. Take my time also. So the 420 cost of January 2014, now this government has done well. It's not 420, it's 914. 914 a cylinder in Delhi. And we all know higher prices for LPG means we go back to the traditional methods of firewood or chulhas, and we can have so many speeches of the Prime Minister talking about the great LPG spread. Sir, some more numbers. Make in India, it's a fabulous slogan. But what is manufacturing share in total gross GVA? How much has it gone up in the last 10 years? Government numbers. 0.3%. Manufacturing growth, same. Exports, same. Look at the exports. Manufacturing growth has fallen. Sir, so the thought today is, sir, We are lions in India. We are tigers in India. Please stop listening to irrelevant and be guided by irrelevant Donald Ducks. Thank you, sir.
श्रीमान एस सेल्वा गणपति जी.
Honorable Chairman, sir, I rise today to draw the attention of this August House to the environmental challenges prevailing in the Union Territory of Puducherry and to propose measures that can safeguard its ecological balance while ensuring sustainable development. Puducherry, with its unique blend of coastal ecosystem, French culture, urban settlements, and agricultural hinterlands, now faces environmental pressures that demand our immediate attention. Rapid urbanization has strained waste management system, leading to improper disposal and pollution. Our fragile coastline is under threat from erosion and rising sea levels worsened by climate change. Groundwater depletion and contamination are becoming serious issues, particularly in rural belts. Air quality in urban centers is deteriorating due to vehicular emissions through large number of vehicles running. To address these challenges, I submit the following measures for consideration. Integrated coastal zone management, establishing scientific monitoring and protective infrastructure to safeguard Pondicherry's shoreline while promoting ecotourism that respects natural habitats. Strengthening municipal system with decentralized waste segregation, recycling units, and strict enforcement against single-use plastics. Reviving traditional water bodies, promoting rainwater harvesting, and regulating groundwater extraction to ensure long-term sustainability. Empowering local institutions, schools, and civil society to take ownership of environmental stewardship, ensuring that awareness translates into action. Honorable members, Puducherry's environmental concerns are not isolated. They reflect the larger national challenge of balancing development with sustainability. By implementing this measure, Puducherry can serve as a model union territory, demonstrating how local action contributes to national and global environmental goals. I urge the Government of India to kindly extend its support in mobilizing resources, expertise, and policy frameworks that will enable Puducherry to protect its environment for present and future generations.